couple other things that I learned about this industry was it's a big deal. It's a $200 billion industry, and it pays out over $200 million in commissions every single day. So I wanted a piece of that pie. I figured, you know what? I'm smart enough to figure this out. Let me do this, right? And I don't regret it at all. So the industry is solid. And if anything, what I'm noticing now is, especially with what's going on in the world, people are very attracted to a mobile lifestyle. You know, you can do this industry on your phone, on your laptop. You can go anywhere and do this business. People got a taste of what it was like to work from home. If they didn't already have a home-based business, they started seeing the value, because nothing is secure like we once thought it was. You know, I mean, I was guilty of that. I grew up, I thought that going to college, getting a graduate degree would set me for life, that you have that perfect job and you feed into a retirement system that's going to take care of you when you hit some magic age of 65. And yeah, that's not going to happen. So it was kind of an eye-opener. And I think people are becoming more aware of the fact that in today's world, you absolutely must have multiple streams of income coming into your household, because you just never know. And from the health standpoint, I'm going to get to that in a minute, but I was super passionate about helping people feel better, right? I did that for over 20 years. So this opportunity with Heart and Body Naturals, the name of the company, it is a company that's based in the United States. They're in Ohio. They're 4 years old, but they went debt-free at 2 years. So that was something that was intriguing to me. And I realized with the research that I did, because this isn't my first company, but, they always glamorize like, oh, this is the perfect company, this is the perfect company. But I will frequently say that Heart and Body Naturals, in my opinion, is kind of like that holy grail of a network marketing company that, everybody always talks about, that, oh, wow, wouldn't it be great if this actually existed out there in the world of network marketing? And it really does. So you're dealing with a 4-year-old debt-free company. That means they don't owe anybody anything. So the money can come to the people who are actually doing the work in the trenches and building it. We ship to over 100 countries, yet nobody knows about us. So from a business standpoint, that's some incredible timing if you think about it, right? Real estate people know the value of location. You hear that all the time. Location, location, location. If you want to buy a piece of property that's beachfront, that's going to be prime property versus something that's in the suburbs next to a power plant, right? Well, in the world of business, especially in network marketing companies, you want that perfect timing, because if you wait too long, you've missed the opportunity and you're not necessarily going to have the same advantages of the people who got there earlier. So Heart and Body Naturals, perfect timing. So the products that this company has. Now, I was in this in the beginning, I'll admit. I was in this purely from the money standpoint, because I was looking for, what could I do? I was used to earning over 6 figures a year. What could I do to do that passively and let that be my new choice for the rest of my life, right? But once I saw these products, I absolutely fell in love with them. So it triggered all of those instincts in my, medical patient-driven personality, because I was at a point where day after day after day, patients would come in and say, Melissa, what's a natural alternative to having to take this pill? Whether it was something to help with their pain, their sleep, their anxiety, their depression, you name it. I mean, patients would come in every single day with a list of medications, half of which they didn't even know what they were on and why. They just knew, this is my list, right? And that would frustrate me, because I knew that there had to be a better way. And I didn't have the knowledge then to help them with what Mother Nature had already had in place long before Big Pharma came out. So that's kind of my own little personal passion, is to really help and educate people on the fact that there are so many natural alternatives that are amazing for your health. So back to the products with this company. We talked a little bit about the industry. We talked about the company. The products that Heart and Body Naturals has, everything is organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, soy-free, dairy-free, cruelty-free. all that stuff that's insanely popular right now. You cannot talk to a group of friends without having health be one of the number one topics of that conversation. So now more than ever, people are very, very aware, and they're taking a more empowered role in their responsibility for their health. People are trying to keep their immune system strong. They're trying to get rid of extra pounds. They're trying to just feel better. And at the same time, trying to make money, right? So a product line that's very pure, very high quality ingredients, and every single product that this company has a 60-day money back guarantee. Who does that, right? So, and it's 60 days from the time that you receive the product. So if you ever bought anything with this company and you weren't completely satisfied with it, try and buy guarantee, money back guarantee. So that was really impressive, okay? As if that's not good enough. Half of our products, so we have over 100 products, half of them are priced under $30. Do you know how expensive prescription drugs are these days? Do you know how expensive copays are? And when you have super high quality, healthy stuff to put in your body, and half of them are under $30, you now have an affordable option that the average person can actually feel confident taking a step forward to making themselves feel better, and not feeling like, wow, if I buy this product, I can't pay my light bill this month, right? So affordability, you have the money back guarantee, you have very, very high quality products, and there is such a diversity in our line of products that there is literally something for everyone in this product line. So what do I mean by that? Okay, well, we have products that reduce chronic inflammation in your body. I'm going to start with that because that's, again, one of my passions. If you don't know about inflammation, I'm not going to give you a lecture on inflammation tonight, but all I want you to know is inflammation is very, very bad for you. You know, we're all used to what acute inflammation is. You stub your toe, it gets red hot and swollen, right? Well, on the inside, chronic inflammation builds up and it creates all kinds of havoc in your body. It is the root cause or the common denominator of pretty much any disease that you can think about, any chronic disease, okay? So without making medical claims, which we're not going to do tonight, and no financial claims, just know that your goal should be to keep your inflammation levels as low as possible. So fortunately, Heart and Body Naturals has products for that. There's things that are superfood powders that are called Mind, Body, and Soul that do just that, okay? Everything this company has are either powders, oils, creams, or liquids. No pills. How exciting is that? So again, I may get excited about things that you don't get excited about, but that's some exciting stuff, okay? So yes, we have things to reduce inflammation. We have things to help with pain, whether it's acute or chronic pain. We have things to help with sleep. We have products for weight loss that actually work. And if you want to lose weight, you know how hard that is. This company has an ongoing incentive where they will pay you to lose weight. Let me say that again. They will pay you to lose weight. So if you have a lot of weight to lose, for example, like 50 pounds, you enroll in what they call their Go Clean and Lean Challenge, where you can earn $500 for losing 50 pounds. Okay, so if you lose 50 pounds within 90 days, they'll pay you $500. For real, okay? And if it's less than 50 pounds, they still pay you a certain dollar amount per pound. So that's pretty cool. We have a pet line of products. We have incredible essential oils. We have a romance product for couples, an intimacy enhancement product, okay? We have an energizing detox tea. We have hormonal balancing creams. We have, I'm saving my best for last, but before I talk about that, we have a line of biominerals, things like magnesium and zinc and liquid silver, all of them in angstrom form, right? We have potassium, we have chromium, we have iron, liquid form. So it's clear, odorless, and tasteless, right under your tongue, hold for 60 seconds, done. No pills to swallow, right? We have luxury hair and body bars that smell absolutely incredible. There's 7 of them. Trust me, you're going to want to just get all 7 and put them in your shower, because when you wake up and you go in your shower, it is so exciting to say, what bar of soap am I going to use? Because they all just change the dynamic of your day, and they are absolutely incredible. We have a skincare line. We have black seed extract. We have CBD oil. And last but not least, we have coffee. Now, I saved the coffee for last because personally, that is, I'm hard pressed to pick one thing that's my favorite. But I got to tell you, this coffee, I'm having a cup right now, okay? It's called Nova Coffee. Absolutely extraordinary. It will change your life. If you are a coffee drinker, you just have to try it. So if you're on this Zoom and you haven't tried this, get with the person who got you on this Zoom, because at the very least, they need to get you some coffee to try. 10, 15 minutes after you drink this coffee, at least this is what happens to me, it just turns your brain on. So that's the way I describe it, is if you really want that peak performance level, you want that sustainable endurance, you want that clarity, that focus, and it's so adaptogenic, which means I can drink this coffee any time of day and it does exactly what I need it to do. But if I drink it late at night and I still need to go to bed, I'm fine. I can go to bed. So that's my story with the coffee. Anyway, phenomenal products, okay? Absolutely extraordinary products. You will fall in love with them. One of the other interesting things I learned is the bulk of this company is customer-based. So if you've been around the block, like a lot of us have with different network marketing companies, you know that's always a concern. It's always something that you want to make sure you have a very strong customer base, okay? Over 86% of the people in this company are customers, and they love our products. So from a money-making standpoint, and it'll all tie together here in just a second, you have 30-day consumable products for the most part, which means when people use products, you get paid. But then when they run out of products, they have to order more, and you get paid again. And when they share their products with their friends and they buy them, you get paid, and so do they. And they run out, you get paid, and so do they do again. So it's just this ongoing sharing. Everybody wins. There's no cutthroat competition or anything like that. It's all about really giving people the gift of health. But at the same time, you're helping others get healthier. You're also giving them the gift of really changing their bank accounts in their household. Because let's take coffee, for example. Who do you know that doesn't drink coffee, right? The majority of the planet drink coffee. If all that person ever did was try HBN's coffee, fall in love with it like most people do, and they substitute their coffee consumption with an HBN coffee, it could be that easy. Everybody showers and bathes every day, right? If they substitute soap. So something along the lines of just looking at this from how much it can really change your life. If you just pick a couple things in your household and you change it out for HBN products, okay? From the business standpoint, so we talked about the industry a little bit tonight. We talked about the company. We talked about these extraordinary products. And trust me, I could go on for hours about these products, but I'm really trying to keep it within the 20-minute time I challenged myself to stay within. But from the business standpoint, there's money to be made here, okay? Everyone comes in with a free account. Let me say that again. It does not cost anything to sign up with HBN. You create a free account with your name and email. Now, what's super cool about this is there's no obligation. You get a free wholesale customer website that gives you access to healthy and organic products at wholesale prices as opposed to paying retail. Okay? Does that make sense? So think of it like this. Let's use the examples of like Sam's Club and Costco, okay? And follow me here. People join those clubs. Why? Because they want to get stuff that they use every day at cost, right? They don't want to pay retail prices. So you join Costco, you join Sam's. Sometimes you have to you pay a fee, but for the most part, you join so that you can get cheaper gas, things in bulk that you're going to be using every day. you don't want to pay retail prices. So I think we all can agree that if given the choice between paying retail for something or paying wholesale for something, most of us are going to choose to save money as opposed to spend more money, right? So that's exactly what this is. This is kind of like having access to your own specialty Whole Food store sort of thing online, where you have access to healthy organic products at cost. So if all you ever did, if you and your family, all you ever did was just access that website and never do it as a business, but just as a customer, so that you could get the benefits of high quality stuff for your bodies at cost, then it's a win-win. But I promise you what'll happen. You're going to start using the products. And you're going to fall in love with it, with them, well, probably all of them. And eventually you're going to talk about it. Whether someone comes over your house and you say, hey, you want a cup of coffee? And they drink a cup of coffee. And next thing you know, they're saying, how do I get some of this coffee? At some point when you share them, other people are going to be interested in getting their own free wholesale customer website so that they can have access to those same products. And as soon as that happens, and that person that you referred to HBN, like I told you in the beginning, we give referrals every single day, right? So as soon as you refer that person to have their own free website, and if they choose to buy, you get paid. So it's a very easy transition. This is not something you have to go to school for. This is not something that is going to, you got to take a test for. This is something that you can learn, if you want to, how to do this by simply plugging into calls like this. We have these every single night of the week, weekly webinars, leadership calls. If you're serious about wanting to learn how to do this, not just the skill sets, but also the mindsets involved, we'll simply teach you. So you don't need experience to do this. But know that something as simple as providing that gift to others and letting people have access to better health and make money on the side. Now, the flip side of that is, and that's kind of the easy, lower side of it. And I mean, maybe lower is not the best word. That's the easy side from just the customer standpoint, because a lot of people come in and they just stay as customers, and that's great. We love everybody as customers, okay? But if you want to make some substantial money from this, this compensation plan is extraordinary, okay? So everybody comes in for free. If you want to go faster and earn a significant income part-time, which most people do, that can lead to a full-time income, like I'm fortunate to have with this, then it's just about learning the ins and outs of this compensation plan. So what you would want to do is you'd want to pick some products that you put on a monthly order every single month. I personally recommend picking products that equal a total of about 100 points. All right. And I'm talking in layman's terms tonight. I know there's a lot of people that are already on the business in this call, but if you're a guest on this call, just realize that every product we have has a price, and it also has a volume to it, or a point value. So if you have 100 points, and it's not hard to put together some crazy good products for 100 points, you set that up monthly, and you can change it up every single month to different products if you want. But that's going to give you the greatest opportunity to earn on this compensation plan. Everybody that you give the gift of having a free wholesale account with, if they purchase products, you're going to earn between 20 to 30% commissions instantly from that transaction. So we get paid in real-time commissions. There's no waiting until a certain day of the month. So everybody that you sponsor who buys something, you're going to earn 20 to 30% of the point value of their order. That's called the Fast Start. Now, that's not just a one-time thing. That continues for 90 days from the time that that person created their account. So if that person orders something one time per month, every month for that 90-day window, great. You've earned 20 to 30% commissions. But if they shop multiple times, you're still earning it within that 90-day period of time. We also have something called a matrix payout. Now, this is interesting because this is one of the ways that you can actually collect on this compensation plan from people that you didn't even sponsor. And it's kind of like a profit sharing program. So that's an exciting way that we get paid. The base structure of this compensation plan is a binary, which means you have two teams. You have a left team and you have a right team. And you're going to earn money as people on your left team and your right team purchase products. So when they continue to purchase products, all of that point values get added up. And every time you have 200 of points on your left side and 200 of points on your right side, cha-ching, you're going to make some money. So based on what your order is, like for example, if you took my advice and you're at 100 points, you're going to earn $24 every single time 200 points occur on your left side and 200 points occur on your right side. Pretty simple, right? That never stops. So that ability to collect on those two legs, there's no cap on how deep you can earn on that. So it's infinite depth on this binary. All right? In addition to, we talked about the fast start, we talked about the matrix, we talked about the binary. There's a retail side to this too, that if you shared a retail link, you can earn 50% commissions from a retail sale. My favorite part of the comp plan is something called a star bonus. And this is something that is almost like its own passive income stream within the comp plan itself. And just to summarize briefly, because I could talk about this for hours as well. But basically, if you're at 100 points every single month, everybody that you personally sponsor at 100 points, you're going to get rewarded with a $50 check for every two of them. So you sign up two people, they see the value in these products, they do just what you did and do 100 points, every two of them, it's an extra $50 for you. And that doesn't stop. So if you have four people that do it, guess what? That's two $50 checks you get. And it goes on and on and on. Well, when you teach those people how to do exactly what you've done, which is educate people about the products, and if they see the value and their people do 100 points as well, every four of those people, you're now making $75 from. Okay? And that goes on and on. And then again, when you teach that appropriate behavior in your organization so that people know that the magic number that is the key to unlock the entire algorithm of this compensation plan that pays the most is 100 CV or 100 points every single month on an auto delivery. And we recommend strongly you set that up at the beginning of the month, on the first of the month, so that you get your biggest check on the first of the month. But the star bonus, $50 for every two people that you personally sponsored. Every four people that your people sponsor, you get $75. And every eight people that your people's people sponsor, you get $100. And that happens month after month. So imagine if you have a bunch of friends who are passionate about organic, healthy, vegan living, right? And they're already buying this stuff and they're paying retail prices for it. And now you give them the option to be able to have access to these products at cheaper prices and use them continually month after month after month after month. That money is predictable. So now you have a stable and predictable business because you have yours on a monthly delivery and you teach that in your business. So it's fascinating. So if you've never done this industry before, don't be afraid of it, because this is one of the most incredible industries I've ever seen, because you really get to control what you're worth. What you put into this, you're going to get out of it. Okay. And anyone can do this. So don't think that you're too busy. Don't think that you have too much going on in your life. Even if you can only do this business 30 minutes to an hour a day, we can teach you. Okay. Whoever got you on this call can teach you an outline of strategy that will show you how to be the most efficient with your time to be able to maximize what you can put into it at the beginning. And what you're going to find is it's going to keep paying you back and rewarding you for the effort that you put in. So there's other parts of the comp plan too. We have a crazy good check match. We have rank advancement bonuses, recognition gifts, all kinds of stuff that you could just spend hours diving into and learning about it. But please get back with the person who got you on this Zoom. There's so much to tell you, so much to share, but know this. If you could follow a recipe, like let's say someone told you, you know what, we're all going to make chocolate cake tonight. If you could follow a recipe and make a chocolate cake, I don't care if you've ever made chocolate cake before, but if someone put a sheet of paper in front of you and said, okay, here's the recipe, and if you follow every single step on this sheet, you're going to have a chocolate cake at the end of it. Okay? If you can do that, you can do this, because it's no different. The systems that we have in place are very similar to following a recipe. There are certain key things that will lead to your success. Okay? Every single step is super important. You don't want to skip steps. If you're making chocolate cake and you skip the eggs, guess what? You're not going to get chocolate cake. You're going to get something else. Or if you get to the point where you say, I really don't think I'm going to make chocolate cake. I'm going to change my mind midway and I'm going to make carrot cake instead. Well, if everybody else is eating chocolate cake and you're eating carrot cake, it's not going to work. But if you think of this the same way you think of a recipe, where plug in, listen to the people who've been here longer than you, who have a proven track record of success. We call them your plugged in upline, okay? I'm not trying to use fancy terms on y'all tonight, but if you're new and if you're a guest, I know you don't know what all these words mean yet, okay? But just get with the person who got you on this Zoom, and I promise you, if you could follow a recipe, you can be successful here. It's all it takes. So I went a little bit over my 20-minute time that I had allotted for myself, but I hope you found some value in this, because it doesn't have to be difficult. Okay, you're going to have to work, but the rewards, I can't put a price on what it feels like to know that I don't have to wake up to an alarm clock, and that I can travel and work this business anywhere in the world if I wanted to. You can have that too. You don't have to have that dreary professional burnout of being stuck in a job that you know you'd rather be somewhere else, because I was that person and I didn't think there was an exit strategy, but I promise you, there is. You just have to take the first step to go out the door to find the exit strategy. And there is no better exit strategy than this one. So start building it now, because I promise you, you are going to want to have this. If there's one piece of advice I can give you, it's the less dependent that you and your family can be on the traditional healthcare system moving forward, the better off you're going to be. So take charge of your health. Take personal responsibility for getting your body feeling as good and in optimal shape and at your optimal body weight that you personally can, because I promise you, there's going to come a time in the near future where you're going to want that. So that's what I got tonight. The Zoom's telling me I'm out of time, so I'm sorry about that, but I hope you found some value. And please get with the person that got you on this call so that they can get you some more information. They can get you set up for your free account. We do these Zooms every single night of the week, Monday through Friday, okay? So tomorrow night, we have an extraordinary woman doing the Zoom. Her name is Landy Martin. She is going to drop some incredible knowledge. She's got, you think I love the products. Landy blows me away with her product knowledge. So she's doing the Zoom tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern, same channel. Same place to plug in. Get some of your friends on this Zoom. Let's get this thing done, and you'll be surprised at how different the end of your 2021 year will be. So that's what I got. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in, and I hope you have a great night.